The Empress. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Right off the bat. Ooh. Man, death. You are a force to be reckoned with. This energy that you're embodying is like truly powerful. It feels like you're standing in this energy of truly knowing who you are and truly knowing what you bring to the table, because it feels like the energies around you are absolutely terrified of you. It feels like the energies around you are afraid to even approach you. That is how much power you are standing in right now. It feels like you have really reclaimed your sense of self and your sense of character and who you are, and you are showing it to your fullest extent. People see you and they can't help but be triggered by you. It's almost like you bring out the worst sides of people, and I don't mean to say that in a bad way, because people do love you and there's people that are in your corner and people that see you as this Empress. But for the majority, I think people see you as somebody that scares them. And I think you scare them because you are somebody that is rooted in truth. You are somebody that is very rooted in truth, and you are somebody that can see others' truth. It's almost like you give this like Medusa vibe. Almost make them surrender to your will, power over the people around you. You don't obviously have this crazy power, you just have very strong energy, and people can feel that when they're in your presence. It honestly just feels like you are somebody that has a lot of patience with people. You are somebody that sees people to the core and sees the things that they are maybe not shedding or maybe stuck on, the parts of them that they are not fully releasing or dealing with or transmuting. You don't say this out loud to embarrass people. It's almost like your presence it's like you force people to see, because you force them to surrender to who you are and the energy that you bring. You just acting like yourself simply triggers these people, because it forces them to look at things from a different perspective. It forces them to look at you and to look at your life and say, you know, if somebody has gone through this, can cultivate this and become this Empress, then what is stopping me getting over my wounds, my attachments, my whatever, and becoming something of myself? And I think that that's what it truly means, is you force people to think about their life and where they're at, and, you know, maybe things that they are not dealing with. They may not be grateful for it, but it's okay. Either way, you are literally doing what you came here to do. You're doing God's work. And you're here to inspire. You're here to inspire others to want to cultivate this, honestly, this fulfillment within themselves, this stability, feeling of self-sufficiency. They want this, and you inspire people to fight for this for themselves. You inspire people to fight for their own rights, their own energy, their own belief. You are forcing people to see that things can get better. Things will not always be this way. People can see that this is challenging to get to, and people can see that from what you've gone through, it was challenging for you to get here, but you truly, truly inspire people to want to do this for themselves. You truly inspire people to want to create this sense of fulfillment in their own lives, and kind of like fight their own corner, fight the things that are important to them in their life and in their energy. Yeah, and it feels like you kind of help those that have a lot of anxiety around just maybe the current state of the world, or the current state of just how things are going. Honestly, you help those that have deep anxieties in what's going to happen, and you know, can things get better? People that are up at night, that are worrying, like, is the world truly going to get better? Is the world truly going to get safer? Are we going to be able to create a safe space? Am I going to be able to do this for myself? You help those people because you show them that I've had just as much anxiety, I've had just as much worry as you, had just as many attachments. So you can relate to people because you are somebody that has gone through it. You are somebody that has literally gone through the dirt and come out clean the other side. You have dealt with many, it could be addictions, it also could be codependent relationships, attachments, but you have fought the good fight, and you give people that have this anxiety and have these attachments and maybe feel like there's no way out, you give them hope. Everything is not going to be for nothing. You show people that the end is not the end, that there is still a way to kind of reach this fulfillment and this achievement. no matter how many things are working against you in life, you can get here and you can kind of complete that cycle for yourself. If this message resonates with you, comment below. If you want to get a reading with me, link is in my bio.